Hello everyone and welcome to part number 2 of red flag and procurement fraud. So our today's video will focus on red flags. So let's start it. We have around 10 or 11 red flags and we'll explore all details about these red flags. So first of all, let's start from 1. Red flag number 1. Unusual supplier relationships. One supplier repeatedly wins contracts despite there being many qualified suppliers. Warning signs. Same suppliers win most procurements. Competition appears unusually weak. Other suppliers frequently withdraw. Supplier repeatedly receives favorable treatment. Procurement requirements appear designed around one supplier. Example: over 2 years, 15 company 15 companies are registered as a potential supplier, but one company wins 90% of competitive procurements. What to check? Supplier performance, evaluation records, market competitiveness, bid prices, evaluation scores, approval documentation, and procurement method. This is the red flag number 1. It means unusual supplier relationships. Red flag number 2. Bid rotation or collusive bidding. This occurs when suppliers secretly coordinate their bids rather than competing independently. Possible indicators: supplier A wins this month, supplier B wins next month, supplier C wins the following month. The suppliers appear to rotate contracts among themselves. So it's very simple that this collusion will be among the contractors. Other signs: similar wording across bids, identical formatting or unusual similarities, same spelling mistakes, bids submitted from the same location, suppliers quoting suspiciously similar prices. One supplier repeatedly submits a losing bid. Let's say about it in an example. Three suppliers consistently participate. Procurement 1, supplier A. Procurement 2, supplier B. Procurement 3, supplier C. Procurement 4, supplier A. This is frequently suspicious bit among the contractors. Red flag number 3. Conflict of interest. A procurement employee or decision maker has a personal, family, or financial or other relationship that could improperly influence a procurement decision. Example: a procurement officer participates in evaluating bids while having a financial interest in one of the bidding companies. This will be the red flag as well. Other examples: employee's relative owns a supplier. Evaluator previously worked for a bidder. Employee receive benefits from a supplier. Decision maker has an undisclosed business relationship with a contractor. Preventive control require conflict of interest declaration before participating in a procurement activities. So it means that the conflict of interest declaration form shall be filled out by the procurement committee before participating in any procurement activities. Red flag number 4. Repeated single source procurement. Single source procurement can be legitimate when properly justified, but repeated unexplained use is warning sign. So what will be the warning sign? Same supplier repeatedly selected, weak or generic justification. Urgency, use without evidence. No market research, no documented approval. Procurement repeatedly divided to avoid competition. So it means repeatedly use selection of one supplier or there is a very weak justification for selecting the single source method. There is not any market research, no approval for the justification of the single source, or dividing the procurement into many uh, parts for single source. Example, instead of conducting one competitive procurement for 50,000 and an organization creates five separate purchases of 10,000 from the same supplier to remain below our competitive threshold. It means when an organization split its procurement to conduct that a single source, and it divides the procurement into many parts in order to process under the competitive threshold. This may be bid splitting or contract splitting and should be investigated according to the applicable procurement policy. So, red flag number 5, falsified or suspicious documents. Procurement relies heavily on documentation. Fraudsters may manipulate tax certificates, business licenses, bank information, quotations, experience certificates, delivery documents, invoices, completion certificates, bid securities, company registration documents. These documents shall be verified during the procurement process. They can be falsified. Example, a supplier submits a tax clearance certificate that appears legitimate. However, verification with the issuing authority reveals that the certificate number does not exist. It means it is falsified or it may be fraud. Controls: verify important documents independently. It means every document which submitted by the supplier during the evaluation shall be verified independently. Don't rely solely on documents supplied by the bidder. It means every document shall be verified with the concerned authority, organization, or entities.